Hi Elena, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, tell us where we are right now.
Uh, again.
So,
Let me
where
see.
are we
Ah,
right now?
we are in Kazan, in Tatarstan. Really nice place.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Um, Originally, I'm from south of Russia. I'm from Caucasus. I'm from North Ossetia. It's my region. Now I'm living and working in Moscow, and I came here just for visiting. I'm just visiting. Yeah, just
So,
decided to come here.
it's a lovely city, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So, tell us about, you speak many different languages, right?
Yeah.
So, tell us about how important the role of language is when it comes to expressing yourself, and does it really matter if you say something in one language or if you write something in one language th- as opposed to saying it in a different one?
Uh, I know four languages, and they're so different, and I know how important is.
You know, four languages. Wow, which ones are those?
No, it's just Russian. It's my native Ossetian. English and Italian, and I know a little bit Spanish. Yeah,
Okay.
I really like it, and all of these languages are so different, and I know in every language there are some words that cannot be described in other language, because every language it has its own history, its own colors, that cannot be described in another language. So it's really important to keep your language. For example, I'm living. My place is like a small nation. It's around uh, 700,000 of people all over the world. I think it's like no, it's not a lot. And in Russia, in North Ossetia, 400,000 people living there, and our language is kind of small. It's small language, and it was included in the list of languages which are going to disappear. Actually,
Wow.
yeah, because not a lot of people are speaking Ossetian language, but it's uh, so important to keep because language means. Nation, it means your identity, identity. Yes, even for example, I really want to keep it. I really want to teach this language my children,
Yeah.
because even I don't know where I will live, where I will be, but it's really important to know, to do. Um, and we were talking about languages here. I was. Um, for example, yeah, we were bilingual. Yeah, we were speaking in our place both in Russian and Ossetian, and uh, sometimes I can hear, for example, why it's also interesting. Not interesting. It's important to keep your own language. Why I said because why I said it has its own colors. For example, there are some words that cannot be described in other languages. We have such kind of words, and it's such kind of words which even Russian person will never understand. You will never understand. It's such kind of such kind of words which describe all Ossetians, for example. This is such kind of words.
So languages are very important. They're like heritage, you know, like they're not simply
Yeah.
words. The words have like deeper historical and cultural context that you cannot
Yeah, it's
talk about.
heritage. It's really it's thing which is necessary to keep identity, to keep heritage of your nations, of previous generations.
So you know so many languages, right? Do you have like a favorite book in each language, or do you have like what's your favorite book that you'd want other people to read?
Uh, in Ossetian, not a lot of people know about it, but we have such kind of mythology, these tales, and it's so epic. It's epic as Greek mythology or something. We have it's really interesting because we have this mythology and at the same time there are gods, saints, and the thing is that some of them they're in our real life still. It's like we have it's really interesting because officially, no, not officially, which kind of belong North Ossetia. It's like people are Orthodox there, but at the same time we have our own religions. You know, there are some sense there they can be not compose. One minute. They cannot be connected with the Orthodox Church, with saints of Orthodox Church, but for example, we have God of found something like this, and I know that there are people who are going to our special saint places, holy places, and they're like, oh, God of found, it's like, oh, God of animals, just help me, something like this, and we still have it. It's our identity. What came from our past, and we still continue to keep it. And we have our own holidays, special days, where all nations, where all people are going to one place and kind of praying. And for example, in this place, only men are going, not women. Women are forbidden to go there. It's some interesting stuff, you know. And it's also it's about nation. I don't know. And you, I forgot. It's like you were asking about books, and in Ossetian, it's it's called Nartsky epos. It's I don't know, myths about Narts. Narts, it's our heroes. It's kind of a tale, fairy heroes. I don't know. It's really interesting to read. In Russian, there are so many authors because Russian literature is so great. It's amazing. My favorite is Maxim Gorky. It's also tales about Italy. It's his fairy tales. It's really interesting. And I love Lermontov. It's really a nice poet. It's also close to me because he was so many times in our places. I mean, in Caucasus, so maybe that's why he's close. I don't know, he's close to me. I like it. I love a lot of things. And in in Italian, what I love. In English, I will tell English. In English, I really love Shakespeare. I really love it. I don't like poetry at all.
You don't like poetry at all?
I don't like poetry at all, but I love Shakespeare. It's the only author which I love. I really like it. And in Italian, I don't know, God, which I like. I loved Gianni Rodari. It's also tales. When I was a child, I read his fairy tales. It's also amazing. It's really nice. But I didn't read it in its own language, but just like
translation, right?
I love Italian music. It's not bad. It's horrible. It's like modern Italian music. It's horrible, but I love opera. It's Luciano Pavarotti. I love such kind of songs, and it's amazing. And I think in other language, I for example, there is song, and Luciano Pavarotti is singing in Italian language. Then I heard how in other languages, but in Italian it's much more better. You know, it's such kind of language.
Soul of the
because Italian is so it's a language to sing. You know, it's such kind of language. It's amazing.
All right, then. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Okay.